"I'm currently in a wonderful relationship," Kris Jenner shares, revealing that her boyfriend Corey Gamble believes age is merely a number. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. Kris Jenner has been in the spotlight for many years as the mother and manager of the Kardashian-Jenner family, but not everyone knows much about her personal life with her partner Corey Gamble. Even though there's a big age gap between them, Kris recently opened up and shared how happy she is in her relationship with Corey. She spoke honestly about how they met, how they've made their relationship work, and how grateful she is to have him by her side. Her words showed just how much she values love and happiness over other people's opinions. Kris Jenner and Corey Gamble have been together since 2014, and though there is a 25-year age gap between them, that hasn't stopped their bond from growing stronger with time. During a new episode of The Kardashians, Kris gave fans a glimpse into their romantic life when the two of them enjoyed a lovely night out in Paris. Paris holds a special meaning for the couple because that's where they first met. So, whenever they return to the city, Corey always plans a meaningful evening for them to enjoy together. It's one of their special traditions that shows how thoughtful and caring he is. Kris revealed that when they first started dating, she didn't really understand why someone younger like Corey would want to be with someone older like her. She even asked him why he was interested in dating someone much older. But Corey always told her that age didn't matter to him. He believed that age was just a number, and Kris said that while it is a big number in their case, it's still just a number. That mindset helped her relax and enjoy the relationship without worrying about what other people might say or think. Over time, Kris began to realize that she was in a very good place with Corey. She described their relationship as truly great and said she didn't want to do anything to mess it up. She talked about how comfortable and happy she feels with him and how he treats her with kindness and love. She even said she saw Corey as the kind of person one could build a life with, and that she's thankful for everything they share. Her words made it clear that this relationship means a lot to her. While many people dream about big weddings and wearing a long white dress, Kris said that she doesn't feel the need for any of that now. She mentioned that she's already been there and done all of that in her past. She had a big wedding before, she raised her children, and now she just wants to enjoy life. Instead of walking down the aisle again, Kris said she's focusing on the joy and peace she has found in her current stage of life. She expressed how grateful she feels and said she is excited about what the future holds with Corey by her side. Kris Jenner has a large and well-known family. She shares her oldest children, Kourtney, Kim, Khloe, and Rob, with her late ex-husband Robert Kardashian. She also has two daughters, Kendall and Kylie, with her former spouse Caitlyn Jenner. Over the years, Kris has not only become a mom but also a grandmother to 13 grandchildren. Her big family means everything to her, and while she spends time managing her career and family's business, she also makes sure to hold on to special personal moments, especially with Corey. Corey Gamble wasn't immediately welcomed with open arms by everyone in the Kardashian-Jenner family. It actually took him some time and effort to be fully accepted. In the beginning, there were moments when family members questioned whether he was the right person for Kris. On an old episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians in 2019, there was even a disagreement between Corey and Kourtney. At that time, Kourtney was upset about something Corey had said regarding parenting. He made a comment about how he would discipline a child if she scratched him, and that didn't sit well with Kourtney. Kourtney made it very clear that she didn't agree with his way of thinking. She said he would never be left alone with her kids and warned that there would be a serious problem if he ever tried something like that in front of them. It was one of those moments that showed how protective the family can be of each other, especially when it comes to the kids. Even Kim had her own doubts back then. She said she was worried about how quickly her mother was moving in the relationship. Like any daughter, she wanted to be sure her mom wasn't rushing into something that might hurt her. Despite all the early challenges, things eventually smoothed out. Over time, Corey started to show the family that he truly cared about Kris and wanted the best for her. He became more involved in family events and slowly built stronger bonds with the people around him. It wasn't an easy process, but he stayed consistent, and that helped him gain trust. Now, Kory is seen as part of the family, and Kris often speaks highly of how supportive he is, not just to her, but to the entire group. Kris's journey with Kory shows that love doesn't always follow traditional rules. Sometimes people have to face doubts, questions, and even criticism before others understand what they see in each other. Kris didn't let the age gap or people's opinions stop her from exploring her feelings and building something real. And because of that, she has found a partner who makes her happy and shares in her life in a meaningful way. Their relationship might not look like everyone else's, but for Kris, it's everything she needs. It's not easy to stay in the public eye for so long, especially when your personal life is often discussed by millions of people. But Kris has learned how to protect the parts of her life that matter most to her. She has found peace with Kory, and she doesn't feel the need to prove anything to the world. Instead of chasing approval, she's chosen to focus on joy, trust, and emotional comfort. That's why her relationship is working. It's built on mutual respect and love, not on outside opinions. Kris Jenner's story with Kory Gamble is a good example of how love can show up in surprising ways. Even if two people are at very different points in life or have lived through very different experiences, they can still come together and create something strong. Kris has been through many things. She's raised 6 children, handled tough breakups, and dealt with both personal and public struggles. But even after all of that, she's found a person who makes her feel understood and valued. Today, Kris is not just a successful woman in business or the powerful matriarch of a famous family. She is also someone who has found peace in her personal life. When she talks about Kory, she talks with warmth and gratitude. She doesn't focus on the things that are different between them, like age. Instead, she celebrates the things that bring them together, like shared experiences, fun moments, and quiet understanding. Relationships don't always have to follow a certain path to be meaningful. Sometimes they grow slowly. Sometimes they surprise us. What matters most is that the people in them feel safe, respected, and appreciated. That's exactly what Kris has found with Kory, and it's something she treasures deeply. After all the things she's been through, she now knows that real love isn't about big public gestures or perfect timing. It's about finding someone who sees you clearly, stands by you, and brings calm to your heart. In the end, Kris Jenner's story reminds us that it's never too late to find happiness. It doesn't matter what others expect or what has happened in the past. When the right person comes along, everything else fades into the background. She's living proof that love, no matter when it comes or what it looks like, can bring joy, peace, and a sense of home. And that's something truly special. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.